Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Wine Run Podcast Live. What up? Yo! And we are currently on 2 platforms tonight. Ooh.
Double?
What's that?
I said double?
Yes.
Double the trouble? Double the fun?
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Because, yeah, we, oh, hey, it's Michelle. Hey, gas up, yo. Hi. What?
I just said yo. You can't hear me or what?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna cut the background music, like I said, in a little bit. But yo, what up, everyone? Welcome to the show. If you are listening to this on a playback, thank you so much for pressing play. Don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And yeah, we are streaming on both platforms, Twitch and YouTube. And the thing that I am curious about, because I am going to be reacting. We are going to be reacting, and maybe I should introduce you guys to the other person on panel. If you guys are listening and tuning in for the very first time, yeah, we got Just Rob on panel.
Yo.
Shut
What up?
Sup.
So.
And we send each other videos. Well, mainly him. He sends me videos of some very funny and fucked up things. And yeah, we're gonna be reacting to a few of those. But you know what? I don't think I'll be able to react to the ones on YouTube because you can't see the screen. So we might have to not go. We might not do that one, except for the ones that you send me on through Instagram. So yeah. And
Which one were you talking about?
That fat chick.
No. Go for it, tell you.
I wanted to do that one so bad because I mean I was thinking about shooting you the video and then you watch it, but I know in previous episodes I'm always like bitching, right? Like I'm always bitching about those 2 fat chicks, and I just feel like it's not gonna be everyone's favorite thing for me to talk about. But you guys have to realize that I do only touch bases on these people due to their behaviors. It's not because they're fat, right? Like it really kind of has nothing to do with that. I've been accused of and I said it, that I fat shame. And I give reasons as to why I fat shame, and it's a valid reason for me. Everybody else, it's not gonna, it don't fly with them. They're just gonna be offended. But you know, we live in a time where, yeah, like everybody's a Karen in their own way. Just like how I'm a Karen when people try to school me or try to tell me about Native Americans. Like they're trying to tell me about me, and it's like, nah. You know, but I don't argue with them. I just don't argue with them. What you gonna say?
Was kind of laughing.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, we're Karens in our own way, right? But I try not to go to the extreme, only if it has to do with someone's behavior, you know, because you can't really pick on like too much of their background I have told people in the past that, you know, whatever habits that they picked up or like how they were raised, like, yo, you can't really like blame your parents anymore if you are of age to where you can make your own choices. And that fat chick, yeah, like she's scared of everything. Like everything scares this chick. And it's like, bitch, shouldn't you, like, haven't you talked about those things during, you know, like your supposed 12 therapy sessions, right? So I really wanted to talk on that, but I wanted to throw you the video and have you watch it so that, yeah, we can just nitpick. We can nitpick. Well, I will. You can listen to me nitpick about, but I think, let's say if we do decide to cover this person, because I feel like I'm gonna be covering her quite frequently, and let me tell you guys, only because we she, I think, is gonna be coming up with a new season, because she just got, this bitch tried to say that that they broke up, like, cause she was with somebody for I think 2 years, everybody was saying, and she just immediately got on camera and then she was just like, oh, we broke up and it was a mutual thing. It's like, bitch, she fucking broke up with you, okay? Like, stop it. But, you know, for me, like, I see shit like that I want to talk about. It's like, why the fuck you lying, bitch? Like, you know, homegirl had her whole life ahead of her. And why the fuck you lying? So, like, things like that, like, okay, so that, her relationship is over with that person. So we're going into a new season. And so for me, I'm thinking like, okay, I think it would be like the perfect time for me to be like, I gotta cover this bitch. And as we go along, because if you guys do not know this person, and that's another thing, I don't want to give this bitch any more views, any more followers, subscribers, or anything like that. But if you guys want to check her out, you guys can, but I'm not going to be reacting to her today, which I wanted to. But I chose not to, because you don't know, you won't be able to hear anything that we're talking about. So
I need some more background story on this.
Yeah, you're in for a ride.
You know, it sounded like it.
Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. But if you want to, okay, I'll throw you the video. You can watch it in high speed, because that's how I watch all my videos. I speed up the videos because, bitch, I don't have fucking time to sit through 30 minutes in normal speed of you fucking crying, fake tears, all of this other shit. And it's like, bitch, get through your sentence. Like, stupid bitch. But we're not gonna cover that today. But yeah, I want to go over my Twitter feed. And I believe I sent these to you once already before.
Okay.
So, oh, you know what? This one I didn't. Oh my god. How can I do this?
Post it on YouTube. You got a screenshot on YouTube.
But you can't see the screen, can you?
I'm on YouTube right now.
Oh, so you're able to see.
On YouTube, yes.
Is there a delay?
I'm sure there is. I'm not listening.
Damn it. Okay, well, I'll throw it on the screen. And this one is quite visual. And I swear to God.
First of all, am I gonna feel stuff? Yes, I'm gonna feel so let me prepare for that.
Okay, wait. I'm scrolling down my feed really quick, and okay, you're not gonna feel this one because this one's well deserved. And no. I think you're good.
Okay.
I know people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and share this screen. Alright.
20 seconds later.
I know, wait, just a second. I'm I'm new to this software, yo.
No, it's not even the software. It's, I don't know why it does have a delay.
Okay. There we go. Now, check this shit. Okay, some of you guys might be digging it. You know, you males out there that have a penis, okay? I can't. This is disgusting. You watching it? Let me know. Let me know. Is this like a 30-second delay?
Okay, it just popped up.
Oh my god.
So, what?
Oh,
Fuck.
that shit disappeared. Yeah.
She didn't even tilt her head. What the fuck?
Man, she tried to keep her head level.
Oh my god.
Stop it. Stop
What?
it. Just stop.
No.
I swear.
No, not even like that.
Better not.
Come on now.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep mine.
Okay, this man. Okay. I thought this next clip was like super cute. And yeah, to me that's true friendship. So, I mean, I find things like this, like, I don't know, like it makes me feel good. Like it's just the little clips, clean clips that I can enjoy. But I thought this shit was hella cute, true friendship. And that's goals and that's accomplishment.
Is it the bike
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I have to let you know that I'm gonna go to like the next one. Oh, don't worry about these motherfuckers. Oh my god. That was kind of a long clip. We're not gonna do that. Oh, this is the one that you showed me about the cat.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, support. You gotta support your homies, man.
Yup.
I'm still watching the bicycle.
Yup. True that. This one took me out. And this clip took you out too.
Yeah.
The
man,
cat
you're gonna
one.
do that. Yeah.
And that cat was terrified.
Why is he yelling like that though?
It's the face for me.
He's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This one made me happy. It says a tortoise opens a new science lab at the University of Lincoln. I thought that was really cute. And
I was still watching the cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was super cute. And yo, if you guys didn't know, I love animals. I love watching videos of animals. Oh, hell no. It refreshed. God damn it. But yeah, elephant. That's a fucking giant elephant, yo. Check out those tusks, man. Fuck. I hate to be in the way of that, man. And then this is the one that okay, check this, you guys. It says kid said the N-word. How are we feeling about this? So I'm gonna play the video. Oh, that shit was deserved, yo.
Hold on. We're still watching the elephant.
Elephant. Yep.
Is this the kid that said the N-word?
Yeah. I would have done the same.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess everybody can see what I'm seeing, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a white kid saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do we feel about that? I think the parents should have got slapped, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And whoever was recording it. Because it sounds and feels like it was somebody that put them up to it.
Like, oh, I'm gonna dare this kid to say it, and I'm gonna record it, kind of thing, like just for the views and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that.
Slap him.
Okay, I'm not gonna get too much into this one, but if you guys know like R&B and hip hop, you guys would know who Usher is. You guys would know who Keke Palmer is. You know, we don't really like cover celebrities, just their behaviors, right? But yeah, so Keke Palmer, she actually played TLC's Chili in TLC's biopic a few years ago. And yeah, if you guys take a look at this photo, yeah, Usher was pretty much singing to Keke Palmer, and then I guess there was like a whole like uproar about Keke's man being like, you know, kind of like not, well, I guess he was like attacking her clothing, like her see-through dress and everything. But people were like, oh, you know, he's just jealous, he's just insecure and things like that. But like this photo stuck to me because I was like, yo, okay, so Chili from the group TLC, she used to go with Usher, and I don't know how many years older she is of Usher. I didn't know that they were in Idol one time, and then when I did find out, I was like, wait, how did she? And so she's actually older than Usher, and they split like some years ago or whatever, and then she came out in her own TV show called What Chili Wants. There are a few free episodes that you can watch on YouTube, but anyhow, T-Boz and Chili, they came out with their own biopic, and damn, I probably should have clicked on that. My feed keeps refreshing. Keke, of course, like I said, played Chili. And yeah, does all this shit come together for you people? I don't know. It makes sense to me. But yeah, it's Usher serenading Keke because of the movie that she used to play Chili in a movie. I don't know, but that shit was like, holy shit. It's all coming together. Oh, and we're not gonna get into that. Oh, and for some reason, this person, I don't know this woman, but she's trying to normalize, you know, big people, obese, bedridden people. Yeah, like she's trying to normalize eating in bed and, you know, supporting bedridden people. So I don't know. And then this one it says a tourist restrains a pickpocket in Italy, and the pickpocketer is a woman. But I don't know, I kind of feel like, you know, the bitch need to show or like hand over his wallet or whatever. Like, I'm surprised that no one like came up to like ask the female, like, yo, like, if you did pickpocket, you know, hand over everything, let's go through your items, what's in your pockets, you know, things like that. And the motherfucker needs to show proof that she was in fact pickpocketing him. I mean, can you imagine like being in a different place, like let's say a different country where the language spoken there is not your language, and you have a hard time understanding and speaking, and like having all of your things taken, and like you trying to get your shit back, but no one can fucking understand you.
Right. I think this is part of the reason why a lot of people are hesitant to jump into altercations. Because if you look at this, it looks like he's attacking her, like he's holding her hostage.
Mm-hmm.
So the people around are like, what the fuck? Why is this guy doing this to her? And so you're saying that he's the one he doesn't speak their language. So he can't explain to them that she was stealing from him.
Right.
So, of course, the people around him, like, she's probably telling him, like, he won't let me go. I'm trying to get away from him. He's hurting me or something, right? Making herself the victim.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, this is a hard one.
Yeah. Because there's another... Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
I was going to say, how many times does something like this happen? Where the one that looks like the victim isn't the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
because what people see is a man overpowering a woman.
Yeah.
But see, that's like another thing. Like women, we can get away with shit just because we're women. And, you know, she's, you know, smaller, you know, a petite woman. You know, and it's almost like, oh, how can a woman of that size do that? Like, a woman that size is incapable of doing some shit like that. But, you know, there is a lot of missing information here, though, because... Yeah, like we're only seeing a few 33 seconds of a video with not that much context.
Right.
We need more information and you know.
Oh, sorry.
No. Go.
And what if there's somebody almost like a pimp, right? What if there's a pimp somewhere that put her up to this shit? Like, he's not gonna jump in and defend her. He's just like, fuck it, you go do it because you're smaller, you probably get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna sit back and collect the money or whatever she gathers. But, okay, when she goes to hit him with whatever she has in her hand, is he using excessive force? Like, did whatever she took, is it really that serious for him to pretty much body slam her?
Well, fuck, you know, if you're in a different country and say the person took your passport.
Right.
You know, your passport, your ID, you know, credit cards to, you know, for emergencies, you know, not so much as like money, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there's just a lot of shit missing here.
Yeah, this is definitely a hard one.
Well, what I was gonna bring up, let me try to find it, and it is kind of graphic, so I really want you guys to you know, kind of prepare yourself. So here's the video, and this let me say this. If you guys do not want to see somebody's head get blown off, shit, man, YouTube's gonna fucking it's gonna kick me off. Okay, let me not show it. But basically in the video, a guy is holding a woman hostage and has a gun to her head. And so in the video, his head gets blown off by the SWAT team or whoever. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, okay, the dude in the previous video with the pickpocket could have had a laser on his head, and it just would have blown his ass away. And you know, the chick totally would have gotten away with it. You know, and then come to find that when she gets searched or whatever, but, you know, if she is guilty, the bitch might just run away. And ain't no one gonna chase after her because gonna be like, oh, yeah, he held her hostage. You know, she got away. You know, we did a good thing. But once they check the body, for instance, like, where's his identification? And people would be looking stupid or probably not say anything because, oh, no one wants to get involved, but yet they're fucking recording the video and posting it. And it's like, dude, before you capped his ass, he was saying that chick that ran away got away would pickpocket him. And it's like, okay, what can be done? Now they're stuck with a dead body and somebody on the loose. You know, and, oh, let's take that video and analyze it, you know, but it's like, it's already, you know, dude's gone, chick's gone, this video fucking went viral, you know, and, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, this last video where the dude's getting his head blown off, it's just as simple as someone getting ready to cap his ass, just like this one. We don't know everything.
But do you think that, because you said it was SWAT that blew his head off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that they talked to him for a while before they figured, like,
yeah,
he
it's
had
like
her hostage?
Mm-hmm. Well, clearly, dude had a gun to the woman's head. And the video does show kind of like a newscast, you know, news crews. They actually like blocked off like streets, so you're actually watching like passerbyers in a neighborhood, like they're all standing behind the barricades. So it was like a whole show. And the
so
news.
They were talking to him for a while.
Yeah. And motherfucker thought it was a joke, and then they just done blew his head off.
Yeah, I was about to say that from the smirk on his face, it's like you could tell he's menacing.
Right.
If he has ill intent.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean. Just based on what I know, just based on what I saw, I would have blown his head off too if I was a SWAT. Obviously, if I'm a civilian, I'm not gonna do shit because he has a gun and I probably don't. But in that situation, he looks like he's got ill intent. Like he would probably do something to her. So I think even without any context, you can still kind of see, it's almost like saying read the room. You go in there and you see that, versus this one, like the guy, he looks scared. The guy that got dragged, to me, he looks scared. He looks like, oh shit, they're gonna think, like, I can see all this processing in his head, like they probably think that she's the victim. I'm scared because I'm trying to get my stuff and just go. But she's gonna get away with this. But not, okay, now. As I say that, he body slams her, but like, I don't know, it's still like the look on his face is way different than the one on the other guy's look, and it's like, okay, I can see you have ill intent.
Yeah, and so the way the guy's holding on to her too, the one with the pickpocket, it's like he's waiting for someone to come up and be like, yo, any of you motherfuckers speak her language? Or speak my language? Like he's waiting to get like approached or like someone to help.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. We need to take a break if you don't mind, babe.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, and so when we come back, we're gonna get right back to the Twitter feed and the video that you sent me on Instagram. So yeah, stay tuned. Yo, we are back. Yes. Okay. Are you there?
Yes.
Sweet.
That's a sweet background right there. Be right back.
Thank you.
Feels like I'm going into like a tunnel and a portal and another dimension all at the same time.
Yeah. And do you remember what I told you what this layout was called?
I don't.
It's called Hell.
Oh yeah, hell, that's right.
Yes. Yes.
I want to go to hell just to see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go and stay in hell.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go see what's up so I know how to behave. Sometimes I need a reminder. I think summertime for me is a reminder like, dude, do you really want this kind of weather for eternity? You better behave, man.
Shit, man, I'm set. 117. 117. Yeah, I remember a time it was like 121. And I was in construction at that time working outside and I was fine.
Oh, you were fine.
Mm-hmm. Because like I said, you have to drink hot stuff in the heat. And I was wearing a t-shirt and a sweater, long pants, and a hard hat in 121. I remember that. I was drinking hot water, hot tea. I wasn't drinking hot coffee then. I was still a chimney. Chimney, yeah. But yeah, you stay cool. Everybody that's in construction should know that. It just.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm gonna shut up. I'm
No.
I was gonna ask, and now I forgot what I was gonna ask. No, I was gonna say, so if you were to move to California and the hottest, I guess like early summer, I don't even think we've hit 85 yet. Are you gonna be cold?
No, that's it is good weather. I'm just saying that I can handle hot weather. It's fine for me.
Shit, I can't.
I
gonna
know.
be a big baby over there.
That's why you just stay in the house and I'll go out. Or you stay in the car.
I'm gonna need a AC, an AC bubble.
Bubble boy.
Yes. I need to be in a bubble anyway for many reasons.
I'm gonna get you one of those stuff that the stuff that comes straight out from like the where does it come from? Like
those peanuts, stuffing peanuts.
The hell are you talking about?
The packing peanuts.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that's gonna make me hotter.
No, cause okay, you know how like you scroll on like Instagram or TikTok, they there's channels that promote like unusual technology or like trinkets and shit. There's this one where and these items come out like straight out from like Japan or somewhere, but they're like crafty and shit, like they come out with things that are very unusual, but they help. Like, yeah, some are like portable fans that like you wrap around your neck and it like blows cool air to your face and shit. Yeah, like I'm gonna get you some shit like that.
Yeah, put me in a bubble and put one of those around my neck. Do those watches that keep track of your heart rate, do they keep track of your body temperature too? Or you don't know?
I have no idea.
Like those Fitbits and stuff like that. I know iWatch, is that what it's called? Yeah, I guess it is an iWatch. What the fuck is it? No, the Apple Watch. Holy melted brain. the Apple Watch.
I don't own any Apple products, so I could not tell you.
But there is a device out there that that takes your body temperature, isn't there?
I'm not sure. It would not surprise me if that was like an Apple Watch or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna get you one of those, strap it on you, and then you go do that again. You put yourself in the same clothes and everything, and then drink your hot water. I want to see how hot your body gets.
How cool my body gets.
Okay, how cool your body gets. Because I really need to know how dangerous that is. It sounds dangerous, and I know that I've seen construction workers working in like 100-degree weather here.
And they have long sleeve shirts, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the question I would ask homeboys on the side of the road, I would be like, yo, what are you drinking? Because it's what you drink. It's, anyone can go outside. I mean, I told you that when I was driving down the street, there was like 4 kids in like hoodies with their hoods up. And I looked at the temp and it was like 108. So, yeah, like here, everybody wears like hoodies and shit with their hoodies up in the summer. Because our bodies just keep cool like that. But what would help you even more is you drinking hot stuff.
Okay, then I'm not gonna get as mad when I don't know why Mexican mothers and aunts and shit, or aunts, tias, they know it's summertime and they fucking make these soups, and it's like, dude, I'm burning up. I don't want to eat hot stuff.
Yeah, that's why in the summertime, when I'm doing deliveries in the middle of the day, there's construction workers that are all decked up just like that. Like they have like their sweaters on, like jackets and stuff, walking in, and they're ordering menudo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yes, I know why.
I'm gonna try it next time it gets up to what?
You're gonna be like, fuck this. You don't need to try it.
I am gonna try it, but I am a little bitch, so I am gonna be crying about it. But I will tell you, and I'll be honest, I'm gonna make myself a tea, and I'm gonna eat myself a hot soup, and then I'll let you know if I cool down or not.
Yeah, put on your hoodie, put on a hat or a beanie, like a winter beanie, and some pants, okay, and socks, and some boots, so that you're close to construction attire. And go outside and drink hot tea, hot coffee in a thermos, and enjoy the nice 121 degree weather, and you'll see what we talking about.
I don't think I could ever get used to it.
Well, that's okay. You don't really need to, but you're insisting, though. You're insisting.
I wouldn't try it, but I want to try it in California, because I feel like California heat is not the same as Arizona heat.
Oh, no. I think, I don't think humidity, but I think you guys do have more water in the air than here, because we are nowhere near the ocean. Yeah, it's just dirt here. That's it.
Yes, I know. But I don't know, it's just weird for me. I mean, obviously it does get hot here. I think 2-3 years ago it was like 115 for a whole fucking week. And okay, let me go ahead and say this before people are like, yeah, but you got AC. No, I don't have AC. I didn't have AC in my house. I had to get a portable AC unit because I knew that it was going to be hot as fuck. And there was no way that I was going to be hot like that. Listen, the first time I went to Arizona, how old was I? I don't know, I was young, but I had never even heard of the heat in Arizona, right? Tell me why it's 2 in the morning. There is no sun. There hasn't been sun for a long time, and we're driving from California to Arizona, and we get there and it's 102 fucking degrees.
Yep.
And I got out of the van. I think it was a van. And I was like, what in the fuck is this? And they were like, you didn't know it's hot in Arizona? I was like, no, this is unnecessary. Take me back. I want to go back home. But yeah, it just didn't register in my brain that it was going to be that fucking hot at 2 in the morning. So, being in LA, and thank God I don't live that far away from the ocean. Even on the hottest days, it doesn't feel that hot. But yeah, that week, I don't know what the hell was going on, but it was like 115 all week. So there was no cool down on nothing. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. But again, it was in a house without AC, so people can't be like, well, just turn your air on. I didn't have no fucking air. I mean, obviously everybody in Arizona has some kind of air system, so I should be fine.
Well, here's a fun fact for you.
Oh my God. You're about to tell me what now?
Well, okay, I'd like to live there one day, but yeah, I don't know. But in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is northeast of my reservation, it is about 4 hours north from where I'm at right now. The place or the city is called Flagstaff, and from what I was told, because I still do from time to time, do deliveries there. The customers told me that there are initially apartments and houses that's been there like for like a longer time. They don't have air conditioning in them, and I was like,
yeah,
fuck
so
that.
We are not gonna live there at all.
That's what I said. Yeah, because out there it snows, and yeah, there's people that are out there. They're just like, oh my gosh, like there's snow in Arizona. Yes, there is. You just gotta go like 1 hour east of Phoenix and 1 hour north of Phoenix to get snow. But yes, it snows here. But those places, they don't have air conditioning.
That's fine. It sounds fine. But it does it still get 120 something degrees?
It can.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I know.
Get a window unit. You can always take those
swamp coolers.
Yeah.
My mother hates those, cause she's like, you get cool, but you're wet because you gotta put water in it.
On the what?
Yeah, you gotta put water in them. There's like a water tray, and then you put water in there in the tray, and then that's what, like, you get the cold
You're
air.
talking about the portable ones?
Yeah, like the ones that are in hotel rooms.
I don't think you put.
Well, not those ones, but I'm talking the ones that like you can put in your window.
I've never heard of anybody putting water in it.
Yeah.
I
will Google it and I'll send it to you. But yeah, but if you work construction, like if you work in like a paint shop or something, they have like giant ones. Like they're just like it's a big ass fucking, like, it's probably bigger than a unit that you would have at your house outside. But you fill it up with water, and then it blows like ice cold air. It feels so good. But yeah, like if you stand close enough to it, like you're wet.
It'll make you wet.
It make you wet. Get ready to get wet.
I was gonna say, I thought it was interesting when I saw the temperature at the reservation versus the one at your house. I was like, what?
Isn't it like a 10-degree difference, or almost? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At the reservation, it's almost the same temperature as it is in LA. So I'm like, yep, I can do that. So guess where we're going for the summer?
Yes.
We're gonna move to the reservation for the summer, and then
I
move back
got you.
to the city.
I got you.
See, it works.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because yeah, I already knew because as soon as you said like I can't deal with the heat or whatever, like I was like, okay, well, you know what, I got a place for you. It's fine, but I do have air conditioning in my house. I have air conditioning in my car. I'm not those people that cruise around Phoenix in 110 degree or 112 with all of their windows down and them smoking a cigarette and drinking coffee. And no, I have to, you know, like I can deal with it, but like, yo, you have a almost, okay, like you have an updated vehicle. No reason why you should be cruising with all of your windows down unless your AC in your vehicle has went out. Then I can understand, but yo, your car looks brand spanking new. Why the fuck are you driving around like that?
You want to talk about natural disasters? That would be a disaster for me. The AC going out. I'd be like, nope, fly me back home.
Oh.
I'll get you a repair person, but I'm going home until this gets fixed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that much of a little bitch, but I am going to cry through the whole time. And I don't literally mean cry. Like, I'm not going to be in tears, but I am going to be bitching about the fucking heat.
Yeah, I can already hear you breathing hot air. Like, when are we gonna go? Like, are you done yet? When are we heading back? I'm hot.
Hell no. Oh no. Does the gym that you go to have AC?
Yes.
Oh, well then that's where we're gonna be for the entire summer. I'll be inside of an AC-filled gym.
It's fine. I'm down. I can dig it.
There I go hijacking your show again. So there I go hijacking your show again.
Yes, hijack away.
I heard it. No, go ahead, please play the video.
Okay, so let me put this back up on the screen.
Yeah, remember there's a 20-second delay.
Yeah, it's
over
fine.
Here. Is it like that for Twitch too?
I'm not sure. Or no, it's not. Or yeah, I think it is. So yeah, sadly we can't. I thought this was pretty interesting. It's a trend on TikTok. It is, you put they call it the gasoline challenge, where you put gasoline in a jar to get rid, and you hover a wasp nest, and you know, it's like the wasps, they have nowhere to fly to, so they end up just going into the cup of gasoline. So if you want to get rid of a wasp nest, that's how you can do it. But I was reading the comments, and there was a lot of people, they were like, oh, like that's, you know, you're fucking with not just nature, but like wasps are like eco-friendly and things like that. So there's quite a debate about this. So I mean, I think it's interesting, but you know, when you hear everybody else's argument, it's just like, holy shit, okay, maybe that's not a good thing. But what do you do?
Well, you had 4 of them around you today.
Yeah.
You didn't have any gasoline to try this.
I would super soak them.
Wait, so essentially what they're doing is they're committing suicide. They're going into the gasoline and they die.
Well, they can't fly anywhere. So, of course, they have no choice but to go down.
Well, why can't you just dump them out? Wouldn't they dry up and live and fly away?
I don't know. Maybe the fume from the gas.
I might have to research this because, I mean, if you could just let them go after, it's like catching a spider and you could just release it. You don't have to kill it. I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't make sense. But, okay. I understand the argument of, you know, they're eco-friendly and we need them. But, I mean, what if you're allergic to that? Like, there's people that are allergic to these things. What if you're gonna die? I mean, come on. It's either you or me, buddy.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If it's you or me, then it's gonna be you. It wouldn't be me. But if I'm not allergic to it and I can release it without killing it, then I'll rather do that. And if it's just for a fucking trend and people are just doing this shit just to be on social media, and yeah, that's fucked up. Leave nature alone.
Word.
What was it?
Are you looking at the one where it's in an alleyway?
Yeah,
yeah, it says man trying to break into home gets boiling hot water thrown in his face, which the motherfucker deserves.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing. I honestly thought somebody shot at him. I was like, yo, I would do that too.
Yo, what do you think about this? Check this. I was like, what? What?
No, hold on. It's not up yet.
Let me click on the video because my timeline refreshes and I'm gonna lose the video. Yeah, this is some toxic ass shit all the way.
Okay, she's slapping the crap out of him.
Yup. But there's a plot twist. Plot twist.
What's the plot twist?
Plot.
What's the plot twist?
Just watch. Damn. Let me know. Let me know.
What the hell?
Do you see it?
Where he just grabs and hugs her and kisses her?
Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I wouldn't know if he was intoxicated because, I don't know, he's kind of like swaying around a little bit.
Yeah, he looks like he is. But
She shouldn't. Right.
Slapped him, kicked him, punched him, pushed him. He hugs her. He's like, okay, stop that shit. I love you. And I'm over here making this shit up because I don't know if that's what he's saying. It kind of looks like he's like, stop hitting me. I love you. Let's fix this. No, fuck you. She pushes him. He's like, what the fuck do you want? Fuck you. Oh, fuck you then. Yeah, that's where he crossed the line. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
People are gonna say that she deserved it.
Yeah.
Because as many times as she hit him, he should be able to hit her. But Come on, man. Okay, let's just say he was gonna do that, right? He was gonna react. Okay, punch her once, maybe twice, but that's it. You don't need to keep going. Knock your ass out like that. And no, I'm not trying to justify a man hitting a woman, but come on, no. Come on.
Yep. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of females out there that, you know, if you step to a dude, like how a dude be stepping to a dude, you know, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of females that they do that shit. Like, they, you know, I don't know, they kind of like have a moment of manning up and squaring up to a dude, and it's like, man, like, you're gonna be treated like one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta expect that.
What about women that do that on purpose? That they're used to being in abusive relationships where they miss it sometimes. Sometimes they get a good guy and he's like, no, I don't want to treat you the way that your exes have treated you. And she just pushes his fucking buttons. There's women that do that shit on purpose. I know one. Like,
at that point, I would hope that the guy would be strong enough to realize that shit, realize what the fuck's going on, realize that she's that type of female, and get the fuck away from her. Get out of that relationship. Because at that point, you can't really change someone like that if they live day to day in that mindset. Like, it's hard to convince someone like that all you want to do is love them. And if their response to that is always like, oh, well, that was just how I was raised, or that's all what I'm used to. And it's like, you know what? If that's the case, I can't help you. And you need to find someone that is like yourself and be toxic to each other, because I'm not going to allow you to do that to me.
You think it's, I mean, again, there are people out there that are like that. You think it's something like an addiction where they feel like they've changed, they feel like they've gotten over it, but then they relapse and they go back to their same behavior. And by then it could be too late because they could have kids, and it's like, how do you just walk away from a relationship when you didn't even know that that's the type of relationship you were in? Not only that, but there's people out there that don't even realize that they're being abused. That they're in an abusive relationship.
Till like it's like way like too late.
Yeah. Not even a relationship. I was in a situation where I was getting to know the person. I was getting to know her, and you know, the first couple times that she put her hands on me, it wasn't even like punching me. The first time she headbutted me, and I thought it was just like, of course I was like, where the hell did that come from? But I didn't think anything of it. I just kind of let it go. And then the next time that something happened, I was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you hitting me for no reason? And then she kind of took it like, well, you should be able to handle that. You should be able to take it. I'm like, yes, I can take it. Just tell me why the fuck it's happening. But then, out of nowhere, one day she just fucking bit the palm of my hand. And you know me. You know that I would never fucking put my hands on a female. And my first instinct, because of the pain that I was feeling in my fucking hand, was to move my hand. And she felt like I was gonna backhand her. And she got offended, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You were just biting the shit out of my hand. What was I supposed to do other than move my hand out of your mouth? But she was like, no, you were gonna hit me. You were gonna hit me. I'm like, okay, now we need to talk about this, because you have hit me before. This is the third time that you've done this shit, and guess what? Third time's a charm, because I'm out. I was like, hell no, this is already happening now. I can already tell the relationship's not gonna be, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no. I guess I kind of threw like 3 different topics at you, but
Well, shit. Let's discuss.
Go for it.
I mean, like that should have just been, I mean, I don't know, if it happens like once or twice where I mean, I don't know, like you're getting to know that person, so of course it would be like your first thing would be like, okay, well, they just don't there could be like a misunderstanding or some shit like that. But yeah, I would have to think that it would have to do with like a time frame, and if it's or like how many times it happens, and you get the same lashing out or the same talk back or the abuse. It would be abuse at that point. Like the more times that it happens, then yeah, I think yeah, you're trying to analyze but and fix the problem, but it has to come from the other person as well, not just them being like, oh well, you should, you know, it's that's that manipulation narcissistic shit where they're just like, oh well, you should be used to it, like you were gonna do something. See, and if when they start blaming you like that, then yeah, that's like a big fucking flag. But you know, it's I think you would have to know like how deep in love are you with this person, or like how much do you respect this person, or how much does this person respect you. But yeah, I don't know.
What about the first scenario that because remember I told you that I know someone that's like that it was like an addiction. They were addicted to being abused, and they found someone that wasn't that way, and it just started out of nowhere. And I think, I mean, obviously I don't think any relationship is too late, even if there are kids involved. If someone starts putting their hands on you, you should be able to, you know, leave. But by that time, they did have a kid, so there was a kid involved when she started up with her bullshit, and so it was harder for the guy to walk away because they did have a kid together. But they had been together for like 3 or 4 years before she started physically abusing him, and he was like, "What the fuck? You never told me that you were this way. You never told me that you had this tendency." So I don't know if it's people that feel like they changed or they could change, and then it just relapses. It just happens again.
Nah, fuck all that. My opinion on that is, you know, okay, I believe that there are good people out there that, you know, they just want to love somebody unconditionally. They want to show people that, you know, that those other people are capable of receiving and giving love right back, right? But my opinion, okay, it's just an opinion. I don't think that a good person should want to change and love somebody or fall in love with somebody that is just all kinds of fucked up. Because you'll never find happiness with that person, I feel, because like you're already too different from the get. Like from the very fucking beginning, you're two totally different people. Yeah, you can have, you know, like you guys can both like hot wings, you guys can both like you know, comedy films, but that's just interests. It's lifestyle. Your lifestyles are completely different, and you know, that's why, you know, and I know when I talk on the Why Run, I do give for instances that include myself, and I think it's a very good example. But for me, I didn't want to date anyone that had kids. And, you know, I don't have any children. but I have dated guys that had kids, and it was always like, you grow attached to kids that are not yours. And you grow close to them, you get attached to them, they get attached to you. And then say you get into an argument and then you break up, like in one of my experiences, they straight up said, stop loving my kids, don't love my kids anymore. And it was really hard. But another thing too that I can add to that is, like, don't be teaching my kids that, or don't talk to my kids that way, like as if I'm being mean to them, and I'm not, like it. And you don't know how them being their parent is perceiving other adults and how they're around their children. I hope I'm making sense. But they just look at everything like you're attacking their kids, or that you have a low-key problem with their kids when you really don't. But it's just the fact that it was hard. Like, it was hard for my then boyfriend being like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just really protective of my kids. And you're trying to convince that person, like, yo, like, I know these kids aren't mine, but I'm looking at them as if they're my children too, and even though that's what you want, they may not feel that, or they may not know that, or they're just gonna be like, oh, well, you're just a visitor, like you're just someone that lays in the bed with me and that I'm screwing in the bed. And it's just like you're trying to convince them so hard that you would never do anything to disrespect them, him and his children. And another thing would be the baby mother. So it's like that was really hard to convince all parties. Like, you're trying to convince the kids that you're there for them. And of course, kids, they're loving the attention. They're loving, they love everybody. So you kind of already know how that's gonna be, right? And it's like you're trying to convince, their father, because, you're with him or whatever. And then you're trying to convince the children's mother that, like, hey, I respect you, I acknowledge you, just letting you know that, there's just another person, here to look out for your children. Like, you're trying to keep it, trying to keep the peace everywhere. But once you break up, it's like all of that shit goes away, and you're the one that's hurt. Like, it's not, and this is just my thinking, that I'm the one that's hurt and the father's not, because the father has his life, has his children, has his work or whatever. It's just, to him, it's like, oh, I got rid of a toxic person. Like, all of a sudden you were the toxic person, and they were trying to control me, my kids, and my household. And okay, I'm sorry.
I want to interrupt, but
No.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So my whole thing is that I was the one that got the short end of the stick, and I was the one with the most heartache, I think, because you think that you're gaining a family, right? And those times you being within that family, you were your most happiest. And then all of a sudden, all of that shit just went away, just like that. And you're just like, well, fuck this feeling. I'm never going to get myself into another relationship with a man that has children. Oh, well, guess again, I tried it. again, because I was like, yo, just because it happened to me once before already doesn't mean it's gonna happen again the same exact way. You know, and the next guy that I dated, oh my God, he had 6 kids with 7 different women, I believe. I don't really remember. I'm trying to forget my past, but it was something like that. And yeah, it was just, you know, I was just another I guess another chick added to the list, and I am so happy that I didn't have a child for this person, because fuck, you already got like 6 fucking kids with, you know, all these other women, or, you know, and it's like, how can I try to meet all of his children and all the babies' mothers, and them looking at me like I'm the crazy one? Like, oh my God, you're with this motherfucker? Like, oh yeah, just like all those other fucking bitches, like, bitch, you stupid, you know? And I was like, okay, am I ready for that? Am I ready to be looked at like I'm the sucker? But it's like, okay, well, bitch, you were stupid enough to get crazy, you know, to get pregnant by this motherfucker, and he was already 5th one in. So who's really the stupid ass, you know? But that was something that I was like, okay, I guess, you know. And I knew deep down I wasn't happy with it. I liked the idea of being with him because, you know, we did get along and, you know, things like that. But, you know, it just didn't work out. And to me, that's some kind of abuse. If you guys really knew, like, the reason why I didn't want to be with him. And I just knew that that's something that I cannot change because it's already done. And I think, you know, if you have children, you should probably be with someone that has children. I would say don't try to pull someone in that doesn't have children, and you're gonna have a fucked up mindset on how you're gonna control this person that doesn't have kids, and whatever you say is gonna go. And you have to consider that you know, this person is taking a chance at being with you. And, you know, my opinion, once you have kids, your life is over. Your life should be over, in my opinion. And, you know, you're done. You should be done. But, you know, we don't, you know, a lot of people, they have different, you know, beliefs and things like that. But for me, I don't think it's right for someone that has a family already being with someone that hasn't even started their life yet, and you're kind of already, I mean, I don't know, I just don't think that it's right. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not equal. You kind of already have a bunch of one-ups over this person. Certain situations that you may have not considered is going to be bothersome, worrisome to that person that hasn't even gone through it yet. And if you're trying to approach this person like, oh yeah, I've had children, I'm the expert, and this is what you do, this is what you do, and did you know that you do this, and did you know that you do that? See, like, and you're just kind of bossing them around, and it's like, yeah, you're just letting them know how it's supposed to go, but it's going to, at some point in time, depending on what the situation is about, you're going to make that person uncomfortable. They're not going to say it, because why? They don't want no issues with you. They want everything, the relationship, the marriage, the parenting, they want all of that shit to go smooth. And you're going to low-key cause them some kind of stress. And that's not fair. So what's going to be your solution? What's going to be their solution? So that's just what I feel about it. That's how I see it. And I'm just saying that I think people that are that had rough childhood, I think you should be with someone that's been through the same. That way you both can get help together. You both can go through the shit together. I think that's fair. And you would have a lot better connection with that person than you would someone that their life is fucking perfect. Because you're just going to accuse them that, oh, your life is perfect. You're perfect. You do everything that you do is perfect. Your whole life is perfect. How would you understand? And that person's going to be like, well, damn, I just want to help. I'm just trying to be there for you. Oh, well, you're not helping. You're making shit worse. And it's like, whoa, holy shit. See, and that person is, and you can't blame that person. If the person's going to be like, oh, well, shit, all this person does is lash out at me and all I'm trying to do is help. And this person, all they keep saying to me is that I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand, but I'm trying to understand and I'm trying to be there for that person, but this person won't let me. So maybe I should just go away. Maybe we should just break up. And then it just gives the other person, the manipulation tactic that they're going to use on the person that's just trying to help. And be like, oh, so you don't want to be with me. You don't understand. You don't want to understand. See, I knew it. And then they end up breaking up with you. Because they're too afraid to go through that. They just are. They're afraid to be the sucker, I guess. Like they fucking can't handle it. And that's manipulation. That's narcissistic behavior. It just is. So to me, it don't make sense. It don't make sense for someone that, they have their life, their shit together, going with someone that is abused. They don't have their shit together, and people take advantage of people that have their shit together. They use them, it's almost like jumping on people to get ahead. That's just what I see, and that's just based off of watching other people's behaviors and relationships, my own included. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't talk about the shit that I've gone through, but people do this shit. Like people, it's like mental illness is such a trend, and everything is just everybody's trying to normalize and accept and enable everything, everybody, every behavior, any which way it comes. Even if the shit don't make sense, it's all your fault if you don't understand it. And that shit is crazy to me. And everybody's making mental illness like a trend, like a thing to have. And they use that shit as a weapon. They weaponize this shit. If you don't understand them, then yeah, hell yeah, they'll use it on you. And yeah, even if you back the fuck off and you're just like, oh shit, that's just what you're going through, and it's just, to them, they think that they went up to you. It's crazy how people's fucking mindset is when it comes to relationships and all of that. So okay, if you have a mental illness, why don't you try being with someone that has a mental illness again, so that you both can get help for each other, get help together, go through it together, and boost each other up together. And a lot of people, they're just not, that they don't want to do that. They just want to be with someone because they think with a mental illness that they just deserve the best in the world already, quick, right out the gate. without thinking that they need any kind of, and they pull that like, oh, if you really love me, if you really care about me, you'll accept me no matter how bad my mental illness is. And it's like, well, bitch, you gotta be fair about it first. Because already you're kind of sounding very controlling. You're trying to control, manipulate, dictate the whole entire fucking relationship already. Like, that's what it is. And no. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, if you got your shit together, be with someone that has their shit together already. If you got education, be with someone that has education, that respects education, that respects the written word. That way, not only do you guys have things in common, but you guys have the same passions. You know, if you are an addict of some kind and you've been a couple months or years sober, be with someone that is sober. That's a connection, like a true connection, and help each other. I don't see one good person being with a bad person and then just all of that shit just working out. Hell no. Yeah, that shit don't make sense to me. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Hey, babe.
Yes, I agree. And I too was in a situation where there was a child involved, and when the relationship was over, the kid was taken away. So it was like, okay, so now what do I do? Because you don't stop loving the kid. And I'm not talking about like a 2-month relationship. It was pretty lengthy, pretty involved. And I was in the kid's life for a while. And I was like, okay, so I guess, that's that. And that doesn't mean that I don't care about him, but I have no access to him, so I don't have a choice. Just to touch on that. I was going to talk about it earlier, but I had to go.
No, it's okay.
But I also agree with everything you said about being with someone that has issues. You're not going to understand it. But a lot of people don't talk about their issues. A lot of people don't have that communication when they're trying to meet people and they're trying to get together with someone.
And you know what I'm going to say about that? Then don't be in a fucking relationship.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, that was basically it. Like, some people are not even ready for it. Some people don't know what the hell they want. Some people are not true to themselves. And then there's people out there that do that shit on purpose. They know that they have issues. They keep it from the other person until it's almost too late. Eventually, shit's gonna come out. The other person's gonna know the things that, like, if they're paying attention to your behavior and the way that you are naturally, not the front that you're trying to, or the thing that you're trying to portray. It's gonna come out. They're gonna see it. Hopefully, they have the common sense to leave before it gets too bad, or before it's too late. But it is an effective situation to be in when somebody's not being honest with you and they don't talk to you about what they actually want or what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Damn. I don't know.
You were gonna play with it.
Say what?
You do what?
No, what was you gonna say? What did you say?
No, you said you were gonna play a video or something.
Oh yeah, well, we're on relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this video you sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listen up, people. Watch.
Never knowing. See? This is the childish stuff I'm talking about. I'm gonna need you not to be annoying.
Is there an echo?
Okay?
No, but it's a little choppy.
Now this is gonna be a
Okay,
great
my
little
bad.
trip if you can just not be annoying and torture me, because you always think it's funny to torture me and tell people that I'm stealing when I walk into their shop. So none of that craziness. We can just have a normal couples
A
trip.
normal peaceful trip is what we need is a sock and some duct tape. You put a sock in your mouth and tape it up.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's all you do.
This is
If
what
you
I'm
want a
talking
peaceful
about.
trip, that's the only way to keep you to be quiet. You better watch your brother.
Okay, replay.
See? This is the childish stuff I'm talking about. I'm gonna need you not to be annoying
No.
today, though, okay?
I'm never knowing, bud.
We're almost there. Now this is gonna be a great little trip if you can just not be annoying and torture me, because you always think it's funny to torture me and tell people that I'm stealing when I walk into their shop. So none of that craziness. We can just have a normal couples
A
trip.
normal peaceful trip is what we need is a sock and some duct tape. You put a sock in your mouth and tape it up.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
That's all you do.
This is
If
what
you
I'm
want a
talking
peaceful
about.
trip, that's the only way to keep you to be quiet. You better watch your brother. I'm never knowing.
You're always annoying. See? This is the childish stuff I'm talking about. I'm gonna need
I can't. No. Fuck that. No. No. You wanna? I'll let you start because I've been talking. So
I saw a video. I don't even know where to start. I saw a video of them talking about food, and I guess my question to you was, would you do that? Because I guess she had bought something and she didn't like it, and she was asking him if they would trade, and he was kind of being a jerk and being like, no, you chose that, you better eat it, it's expensive. And she was like, well, I'm not going to because I don't like it. So my initial question to you was, if I had something that I didn't like, would you trade? It was innocent. It was an innocent video that I saw. Even though he did, I think he called her bud or something like that. And I was like, okay, that should have been like the first indicator for me. But I was just like, okay, there's couples that talk to each other that way. I wouldn't call you my bud or my bro. So I guess, again, it was an innocent thing. And then we kind of talked about that. And while we were talking about that, I kind of scrolled through their feed and I saw that one. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, no. And I didn't read the comments, so I don't know how people are taking that, but the way that he talks to her, the way that it could just be an act, right? They could have agreed, this is going to be our thing. This is how we talk to each other. And people in the comments might think it's funny, but I didn't think it was funny. Because to me, the way that you talk to your partner is already like the first indicator of how you treat them. So if I'm over there calling you bro and calling you bud and calling you buddy and all this shit, that means that I think of you as a friend. I don't think of you as my wife or my partner, which I think you're married. I mean, that's what the thing said, my wife or something like that. So I'm just going to assume that they're married. But yeah, just the way that he talks to her, like I said, to me, that's an indicator that he doesn't respect her. And maybe I'm reading too much into it, and maybe, like I said, in the comment section, they're laughing it off, like, oh, that's funny. But I guess the reason why I brought it up to you was, what do you think of that? Of couples that talk to each other that way? Obviously, it sounds disrespectful to me, because, like I said, I wouldn't talk to you that way.
It is disrespectful, because I can't imagine talking to you like that. You know, one incident I can say is that one time I was talking to this person, and I mean, you and everybody else know that if you guys listen to the Why Run podcast, you can see how I talk to my audience, right? Like how I'm talking to you guys right now. You know, it's entertainment, it's comedy, it's, you know, it's some real shit, true shit, you know, whatever. But that was the attitude that that person liked out of me, as if I'm like that all the time, which I am. But the thing that I think turned him off was that when he and I got together, and it was like, you know, I was like lovey-dovey, or, you know, whatever, like a completely different tone than how I talk to other people. He didn't like that. He liked the whole thug and hood talk that, you know, because I'm always motherfucker this and then that, you know, like I guess mouthing off was the part that he liked about me. So that when it was just he and I, it was just like he was looking at me like I was fake or something. And I'm like, excuse me? And he was like, you are not the person that I fell in love with. Like, you're fake. I'm like, whoa, wait, whoa. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, oh, when I first got with you, you were like this, like you were just like real thug, and, you know. And I was like, wow. So that was the only thing that you were attracted to. And he was like, yeah, because I thought that's who you are. And I'm like, okay, that is how I am. I'm like that, and like my parents even know that I talk that way. Like how I talk to you guys on the Y Run, it is how I talk in front of my parents. I do talk this way in front of my brother and his little family. My family on the reservation, they know me to talk this way. That's why they don't like me. I'm being truthful. I'm being honest. This is not an act. My opinions, my thoughts, it is all this way. But the dude, he did not like that when it was just him and I, and me being lovey-dovey. Oh, that's not who she is. And it was just like, okay, I get why you're confused. Okay, but it's almost like I would rather, like, yes, you can talk shit to other people. You can, I guess, act that way with other people. But yo, when it's me and you together, just you and I, no one else around. Yeah, I do kind of want, you know, to, you know, have our intimate, you know, conversations, and, you know, like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up in the bed and what, pop, 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 you know, like, it's like, is that what the fuck you want? Like all the time? And it's just like, no, dude. And I think that's why I say, you can be an asshole to those people out there. You can be an asshole to everybody else in the world. But to me, you better come with some fucking respect. You know, love, care, you know, acknowledgement, like all of those things. But I think that's where people think like it's okay to treat, you know, like homeboys think that it's okay to treat their woman like a bro, like, oh, like she's just one of the dudes, right? And I've been in relationships like that. Like, yeah, it makes me laugh when females say, oh, I get along more with guys than I do females because bitches just be jealous. And it's like, oh my god. Okay, so what you're saying, hoe, is you's a hoe. I said that you's a hoe. See, like, it, like, you're giving and you're talking hood vibes, you know? And it's like, okay, I really see what you're saying. Like, you're trying to say that without really trying to say that. But, you know, there are females like myself. You know, I grew up with boys. You know, I grew up with 3 brothers. So for me, I do understand boys and how they think. And I've heard conversations that they've had with their homeboys when they talk about chicks. And it's disgusting. And it's just like, is that what, first of all, what girls look for in I guess a soulmate? That, oh, I want to be with a dude and just be all cool and in with his homeboys or brothers. And take that shit talk. And I could kind of understand that, okay, if that woman in the video you know, had brothers like that, to where she could take a motherfucker splashing water in her face. Because if you splash water in my face, man, I will come out swinging and slapping and scratching your eyes out. You know, and I know I could not do it. You know, and because, oh, you're gonna treat me like I'm your bro, or that you're my bro. Okay, I'm gonna treat you like how I treat my brothers when we were siblings. You know, little kids. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna treat me like my own brothers, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna give you wedgies, you know, wet willies, knuckle sandwiches, you know, and you're not gonna like it.
You're gonna blow it up with them.
See, like, what type of relationship is that? But I guess it's a thing for people, but it's just, I don't see how that could be like a turn on. But, you know, people are into some weird kinky shit.
Yeah, well, what was I gonna say? Even that video in the beginning, when I first started hearing it, I was like, okay, he's probably like some goofy ass fool, and when they're out in public, he gets obnoxious and he embarrasses her. So the initial conversation of like, please don't embarrass me when we're out, don't be annoying. I understand that because of the way that I am. I don't take a lot of things serious, and when I'm in public, I mean, I'm not gonna you know, act a fool or whatever, but you know, I'm lighthearted, so I do joke with people sometimes, and maybe I will do stuff that is embarrassing to you, but not to that point where you have to have a talk with me before we go somewhere out in public. But when he started talking to her the way that he was talking to her, like, I'm gonna put a sock and duct tape your mouth shut, like, you don't say that shit to your wife. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think that that's the way that you talk to someone that you love, period, whether it's a wife or a girlfriend or even someone that you're dating. You don't talk to them like that. And then he called her bud, I think, again.
Yeah, he called her buddy.
I told you, don't call me buddy, don't call me fucking bro. And the other thing is, are they like this in real life, or is it just for the gram? Is it just for the shock value? Is it just for the likes?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you and I had that kind of understanding, like, oh, on the gram or on social media, we're a different way, then okay, whatever. But if that's the way that he actually talks to her and the way that they treat each other, then yeah, I mean, that's not something that I want to support. Because, again, I can't picture myself calling you bro and buddy. And if I'm going to treat you like my fucking bro and my buddy, then we're not a couple. We're definitely not fucking married.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to marry my fucking bros. I don't want to talk to you the way I talk to my friends. You should be on a whole different pedestal and level.
Mm-hmm.
It's a respect thing. I can't respect someone that I blow it up with. Not in that way. Yes, I respect my friends. yes, I respect women. Even other women, I don't talk to them like that. I don't call other females bro. I don't disrespect women the way when I talk to them. And shit, I've heard it before. A lot of times I do talk to them in a way that it makes them feel liked. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I'm not treating you or talking to you this way because I want something from you or I want you. It's just, that's who I am. I'm respectful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for me to be talking to my partner that way, nah, I don't think so.
I don't find that funny. Like when he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna put a sock in your mouth and duct tape it."
Yeah,
like
the water splashing that was overboard for me.
Yeah, like that's some dark fucking humor, and I don't understand dark humor. I don't find that shit funny, but you know, there's some people, sick people that are fucked up in the mind that just think that that shit's so fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, okay. And this is where, again, like a manipulator or, you know, narcissist, if you give an example that, oh, how would you like it if someone treated your sister or your mother this way, then it'll be like, oh, you're attacking my kids, you're attacking my family, you know. And it's just like, no, I'm giving you a for instance. How the fuck you think that's funny? No, you're attacking me, you're attacking my family. And it's see, like how people fucking think. But I don't find that shit funny. Like where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna yeah, like that's some fucking I don't find that shit funny. And for a fucking TikTok video, like saying some shit like that should get that video taken down. Because there are people out there that do have mental illnesses and they'll take that shit literally. Almost like us. Maybe we have a mental illness. Like, you know, we're analyzing like a 33-second video and right. we're pulling it apart and we're just like, yo, like how the, because for me, when I see shit like that, it's just like, okay, first of all, I don't find this really funny. That first one with the food, yeah, I thought was funny. But this one, I'm like, I don't see the humor. I just see a guy just trying to be a dickhead, you know, acting childish, not very considerate, and splashing water in his girl's face, and that bitch allowing it, like you said, and yeah, and the things that he said, I don't find that. It's like, what's the fucking point of that video?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, go. No, you're good.
No, I was gonna say I probably should have read the comments, but at that point I was just like, yeah, I don't even want to give this channel a view or anything, any engagement, because again, I didn't think it was funny. And yeah, you're right. We probably are reading too much into it, but I think in a way we're talking about boundaries and. Again, I don't even know what the fuck to say because we could just be over analyzing the shit. They could have an agreement that that's how they're gonna act for social media. So that's probably not even the way that they talk to each other, but for the people viewing it and other couples that probably do talk to each other that way, they probably think it's funny. And they're like, oh, very cool, someone else that's like us. See, it's not bad.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And I know that the comments pulled up on the screen, but they're too small for me to see them. Now I'm curious to go see if people are telling them, like, how is this funny? Or what the fuck are you doing splashing water on her? And why are you allowing this? Because I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones that think it was wrong. And it kind of gives you a... Damn, I don't know if I'm talking too loud, but... It kind of gives you... a view of how people are, how society is, and how fucked up it is and how good it is. Because if most of the comments are like, oh, this is funny or this is hilarious, then it kind of shows you where people's mindsets are. And if people are sitting there talking about like, oh, this isn't funny, this isn't even like cool, I don't want to support this, then there's hope for humanity. For me.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm reading the comments. Yeah, I'm just gonna read a few. Somebody says, sounds like Brandy is growing up, yet Billy isn't ready yet. LOL. Don't change. Haha. So we got one person that's supporting it. Someone said, you two are hilarious. Just discovered you guys today and have been laughing all day. Keep it up. I'm now a fan. Let's see. This one, I want to slap this motherfucker. He says, when she says this, you know she's sensitive. Not my type. Just wait, bro. Just wait. Somebody, here's another one I fucking slap. That's it, be a man. Put a sock in her mouth and tape it up. No. Some stupid bitch says, this is so my husband and I. And another stupid bitch says, love him, she's annoying. See? Oh my god, dude.
So there is no hope.
No, there's not. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
Let's go back to the cat that's scared of the rat.
Even that's not right.
I know. What the fuck is wrong with that cat?
See? Human behavior is changing nature. Switching up nature, man. I'm telling you. There was a zebra that was born with not stripes, but spots. That's spiritual. Yeah, that's an indicator that the world is not right and is starting to fuck with animals. Yep. I'm drained.
Yes, me too.
I'm drained. I'm sorry, baby.
Nah, I mean, I think this was the point of doing the show. Yeah, honestly, I don't even remember what the first initial topic was supposed to be. You mentioned a couple things, and I don't know if I should bring them up because I don't know how long you're planning on going.
Nah, I'm about to end it. I just pulled up the ending screen. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's just, hell no. Hell no.
Let's just do better.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to do better.
So, is that... I mean, I like to have a solution, but my head feels really stuffy right now. I cannot think.
Solution for that couple?
Well, no, I mean, just like everything that we talked about. But, I mean, I know we kind of went almost in sections almost, you know, because we went over, like, my my Twitter feed. And you saw nothing but fat bitches all the way down. I'm saving those for research, okay? This research purposes.
Right.
Yes. Hopefully we'll touch bases on those tomorrow, hopefully. But I will throw you a video that you can check out. And yeah, you can decide if you want to weigh in on it or not. But again, it's just human behavior. Her behavior in shit. And I just want to get it out to people like, yo, you don't act like that, you know, like that's the whole point of doing the white run. So but yeah, I think that's it for us tonight. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it's time to call it one.
Yeah, we're done. We're fucking done.
After this shit, cause damn.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that we did the show, and I'm glad that we touched bases on it. But yo, that shit was kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, a 30-second video can corrupt a person.
Yeah.
Fucked us up.
Yeah. It did. I mean, I'm not gonna stay fucked up. I'm gonna let it go, but
Right, for sure.
yeah, it still does affect. It still has an effect.
People
So,
that
I
are
mean-
just in agreement is heavy.
Yeah. Yep.
And we don't know these people. We don't know people in the video. We don't know the people that are commenting. It's just the comments that they drop. It's just like one sentence. It's just like, wow. Can't trust you with my life.
Right.
But I'm sure that in later episodes when we're in our strongest mindset, we'll come back to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys so much, and thank you, babe, for joining me on panel.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, always. And yeah, thank you everyone that has tuned into the live stream. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you're listening to this on the playback, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And I might go live again tomorrow, but we shall see. We'll see where we're at. Alrighty, we'll check you guys tomorrow. You guys have a nice night. And yeah, peace.